What is an archaic word in linguistics? Imagine opening a dusty old book and stumbling upon words that seem out of place today. These are not mistakes but old words that once filled everyday speech. Today, we're exploring what makes a word archaic and why some words fade away while others stick around. An archaic word in linguistics is a word that was once common in daily language but is now rarely used or completely out of use. These words come from earlier times and are often found in old texts, poetry, or legal documents. They are considered old-fashioned and are not part of modern conversation. For example, words like thee, thou, and thine were once standard for talking to someone directly. Now, we mostly just see these in historical books or plays. Archaic language includes not only individual words but also old grammatical forms and expressions. For instance, doth, for does, and art, for are no longer used in normal speech. The word behold used to mean see or observe, but today it sounds poetic or formal. These words often survive in literature or traditions because they add a sense of history or seriousness. The origin of the word archaism comes from the Greek word archaikos, meaning ancient or old. It links to the idea of something from the beginning or an earlier stage of language. Over time, some words change in meaning. For example, fair used to mean beautiful, but now it often means reasonable or just. In the context of how words from and evolve, archaic words show us what language looked like in the past. They contrast with neologisms, which are new words created today. While new words reflected ongoing change, old words fade away and become relics of history. Using archaic words in sentences can make your speech or writing sound poetic or historical. For example, you might say, "Behold the beauty of the sunset," or "Thou art wise beyond measure." These words can add a touch of old-world charm or seriousness to your language. Knowing about archaic words helps us understand old texts and see how language has changed over centuries. It also connects us with the history of language and the way people communicated long ago. So next time you read a Shakespeare play or an ancient poem, you'll recognize these old words and appreciate their place in language history.